Okay. Uh, Ram and Pranav, is it possible to join in the morning? Pranav not joined. Ram.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
At what timing, sir?
It will be at 9. Actually, we have two batches. I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. I'll tell you. So yesterday, right, we have seen OSI model, right? OSI ISO, where all the communications, right? 1G, 2G, 3G, whatever the device, whether it is Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or WLAN, right? Again, or this is one mobile and this is another mobile. To establish communication between these two, generally use Bluetooth, right? So Bluetooth stack should be there here, and the Bluetooth stack should be there. Then only, right, connection establishment happens. So here also same thing, request response. Right? Of course, there is a little change, right? Again, authentication will be verified at some point of time, right? Then data channel will be established, then data will flow, right, from one side to another side. Okay, so this is common. It's like to communicate between to establish a communication between two devices, there must be a protocol stack. Protocol stack, nothing but a software. Okay. So and we have seen even on top of this Bluetooth, right? Bluetooth also, I can say, comes under entire Bluetooth comes under L1 and L2. WLAN also L1 and L2. Okay, this one also L1 and L2, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, right? NG, next generation, whatever it is, right? All, right? L1 and L2, all will be falls into L1 and L2. Okay, so right, as I said yesterday, we have taken one OSI model where data will be transmitted from transmitter to the receiver, right? A transmitter, receiver, right? Whatever the transmit data that will be received at the receiver, and the layers at the receiver act opposite to the transmitter layers. So layer one, you can see, okay. This is my mobile. Here it is the base station, and here it is my friend's mobile. Okay. So these are this is a mobile, and this is the base station. Who is this? Vivo. Who is this Vivo? Okay. So right, L1, L2, L3, right? Then upper layers. Here also L1, L2, L3, then upper layers. So here also, as this is a repeater, the repeater just receives the data, right? Then retransmits. So that's why here there will be no, application layer. So data generates here, right? For example, if I take a selfie, right? I forward it to my friend. So here he can open it, but data here this receive and transmit. So data can consume it. Okay, or data will be generated here. Okay. Right, generated means transmission, consumed means reception. Generated here means here it will transmit, then here it will receive. So this is right? The symbol is air transmission. Right? No need to confuse. Okay. So this symbol is a air transmission or air link. Air transmission or air link. Okay. So simply I can say this is modem or mobile. This is also a mobile. Right. So generally this is called base station. This base station can be 2G base station, 3G base station, or 4G base station. All right. Those who are new, simply it is a tunnel. It is called base station. So why it is called as a base station? So this is actually transceiver station. Transceiver station, right? Besides the station, there is a white box. Okay, white box. You can observe any tower besides the tower, there will be a white box. Everything will happen inside this, right? All signal processing, baseband signaling process happens in the white box. Then that white box, right, it carries all the transmission reception to the antenna to the wires. Okay, so that's why this is a transceiver station. Then this is the base use base generally. So this is totally it is called as a base station. Of course, for those who are already into telecom, you all know one or two people are joined from academies. That's why I'm explaining. Okay, so here whatever the transmitted data, right, layers, right, this communication always happens in the down loop. Right here, data will be goes to up. Okay, till application level. So let me write clearly. Let me write clearly how this happens. So let me take mobile. Right, yesterday we were discussing. On top of my mobile, there will be a TCP IP stack. Okay. So generally, this is the application layer. Application layer. Then transport layer. Or you can simply see TCP or UDP. Okay. Then this is network layer or IP layer or network layer. Okay. So now this is my in generally this is L5. Let me write the OSI and TCP IP layer. Okay. OSI we have 7 layers. Okay, so this is converted into 5 layers. Okay, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5. Okay, but here it is OSI 7, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6, and L7. So TCP IP only 5 layers. So always this is working. This is a reference model. Reference model. So how it is applicable to our mobile communication, right? This can be 1G mobile, 2G mobile, 3G mobile, 4G mobile, or 5G mobile. Okay. So L1 here, L2 here, L3 here. So sorry. Yes, sorry. Not L1. L7. Okay. This is L7, L5. This is L5, right? L4, L3. Okay. Then L2, L1. So this L1 and L2 of OSI, right, is our mobile stack. So generally, right, if I take especially as we are discussing 4G and 5G, so let me write 4G, 5G specifically 4G or 5G stack, right? So this is called physical layer, MAC, RLC, then PDCP, right? PDCP. So this is again, we have two stacks in 5G, right? In 4G or 5G, we have two stacks. One is the control plane stack, another one is the user plane stack. Control plane stack refers, or control plane always carries the control signal. Okay, so simply I can say, anyway, we will discuss in detail just for reference and MAC, physical layer MAC. Okay, PDCP, RRC, and okay. If I take only 4G or 5G, then here physical layer, MAC layer, then RLC, then PDC. So now for the reference, I'm taking this stack, right? We will see this stack later on. So user plane means user data. User data will be flows through this. Control data flows through this. Just remember this. Okay. So I'm taking this. I'm writing right here. So physical layer, MAC, RLC, PDC. So for example, write my selfie photo. I have taken a selfie that I'm able to see as a JPG or JPEG. Okay, JPEG. Got my point. So now when I wanted to send to my friend, right? So it is of 10 MB size. Okay, it is of 10 MB size. So when I wanted to send it, right, I pressed this send button, then this converted into packets like this. It will be, right, let us take each 1 MB. Just example, just take an example. So packet comes here, 1 MB, then this will push, of course, TCP UDP adds something here, right, to that packet, then the packet will become here. Okay, then this network layer adds something, then the packet enters here into a mobile stack, right? We are calling it as a mobile stack or modem stack. So means this black color is the TCP IP, still networking. Okay, then this remaining are mobile stack. So now data will flows through here, some PDCP to RLC, then RLC to MAC, MAC to physical layer, then from physical layer to it goes to the base station. Clear? Hello?
Sir.
So definitely here bandwidth will be there. Okay. So this I can say bandwidth, or you can say frequency bandwidth. Later on we will see. So this will be transmitted onto the bandwidth. This bandwidth will be transmitted. Right. So here base station. Okay, let me erase this. Just take a reference nowadays. Okay. Right. So here also there will be a, right. So definitely here there is no network or L3, L4, L5 stack here, because there is no consumption. Data consumption will not be there here. Okay. So let me erase this. Actual flow of communication you should be able to understand. Then only you can able to understand the protocol, which protocol is operating, where, and which protocol is operating on what parameters. Clear? right? So this is my friend phone. My friend phone is also have the same thing. Okay. So let me write on top of the mobile also. So, but when it comes here, right, here only mobile stack will run. There is no TCP IP stack. So simply I can say physical layer, NAT layer, okay, RLC, then PDCP. Of course, just I have taken only user plane stack once again, and like if anybody already experienced with this, just I'm taking user plane stack. Okay, so then it receives, right, data goes here, then this will retransmit the data here. Okay, so let me take again. Whenever this base station takes data like this, and it will retransmit. Okay, then again we get a physical layer and NAT, RLC, then PDC. Okay. So this constitutes L1 and L2, L1 and L2, then definitely L3, L4, L5 will be there. Okay, L3, L4, L5. L5 is the anyway application layer. This is transport layer, or you can say TCP IP, TCP or UDP, and this is IP layer or network layer. Okay, so now data will be received. Data will be received here. So means whatever the data format, just you can correlate yesterday's class we have taken, right? Means a bits format, right? Here bits format produced by the physical layer. Here the same thing will be understand, right? Then another form of communication, right? You can say uh, MAC level, frame level communication. Then you can see RLC to RLC communication, then PDCP to PDCP communication. So here also same thing repeats, right? So physical layer to physical layer communication. So MAC to MAC communication, RLC to RLC communication, PDCP to PDCP communication. Means data will be right accepted by this physical layer, then physical to MAC, MAC to RLC, RLC to PDCP, then this goes to the right, enters into the IP network IP, then here to TCP, then here to TCP. So let us take this is the first packet, right? Then next packet, then next packet, then next packet, right? Until all the packets received here, right? Once all the packets received here, packets will be rearranged, right? Then my friend can open my photo. Clear? Hello? Does anyone have any doubts here?
No, it's clear.
Right. Okay. Right, just give me a minute. Okay. So this is the exact how protocol works. Okay. So during this, right, protocol communication as a protocol test engineer, right, you should find. So then definitely. So here, just as I said, a photo is sent. So that comes under data call, means data, right? Photo comes under, right? As I said, photo is of 10 MB. So 10 MB transmission comes under data call, right? So when data call is transmitted from one mobile to another mobile, right, definitely each and every layer acts different differently. When you make a voice call, right, instead of sending data, you are now making a voice call, right? You just dial your friend number and press the call button. Then definitely each and every layer here will have a different functionality. Okay, so this fellow call to this fellow, right? Then functionalities layers will act as per the voice call. If not voice call, then you wanted to send, right? This fellow wanted to send SMS. Then definitely, as per the SMS, all the layers acts. Or as per the SMS, these layers executes the functionality. Means depending on the application, all layers of my protocol inside the mobiles will uh, execute the functionality, right? For example, when I am sending data, this mobile, while manufacturing or while testing in the lab, when I am sending data, this mobile works without any issue. But when I am triggering a voice call, this mobile may not work, right? May not be established connection because it is a different functionality. Maybe data is working, then voice is working, SMS may not be working. Outgoing calls means outgoing data call, outgoing voice call, outgoing SMS are working. Incoming may not work. Incoming voice call not working. My friend has sent a message, but my mobile is not receiving. Right. So all these permutations and combinations. Right. So testing is right. Simply, I can say testing involves, right? You wanted to test voice call. Okay. So this voice call, while you are testing the voice call, you have to analyze the each layer functionality. Each layer functionality, whether properly working or not. Got my point? As a tester, your job is to take the logs, right? For example, simply I can say, this is device under test. This is the mobile device under test. Okay, the mobile device under the test. Then you have to take the logs through PC. Okay, you connect it to PC, then capture the logs here and analyze through logs. So definitely there will be a different tools to capture the each and every layer functionality, right? Then you check with the 3G, what 3GPP says, okay, what 3GPP says, and what this captured logs. Okay, what are all these captured? Clear? So this is what protocol testing is. Got my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No doubts, right?
Yes.
New guys, Pranav and Ram.
No doubt, sir.
Oh, fine. Right,
I'm Pranav.
right. So now let me go through little detail. I think this is sufficient for us to right discuss. Then let me go through what are all the once. Let me try to show you what kind of teams and what they do, right? So before going through the complete course, we should be able to understand what you are going to do inside. after becoming a tester. Okay. So let me. We already discussed, but let me go through the clear picture. I hope all are able to follow my classes, right?
Yes, sir.
మీ సార్ నాకు నంబర్ షేర్ చేయొద్దని చెప్పిండా ఏంటి? Okay, fine. So this is the general procedure and consider. Okay, this is a general steps considering as, of course, I cannot say this is exactly steps, right? Depending on the test, depending on the team, depending on the area, right? These can be changed. Okay, so generally, as we have seen, 3GPP, right, documented everything. Always it documents everything. So what need to test, right? 3GPP also specifies what are the mandatory tests. Mandatory tests, optional tests. So definitely optional means, right, companies may go through optional, may not go through optional, but mandatory is a mandatory, and this mandatory test will be verified by the third party, right? You can say GCF testing or Tech Mahindra lab is there in Noida. They are the third party. Then all devices means some up to some level, right? They test the devices. So here requirement capturing is like right, any team or any company, right? They have to capture the requirements, right? Requirements means what is to be tested, what are the mandatory tests and what are the optional tests. Then analyze these tests, right? So what are all the tests? Then design test planning. Then definitely there will be a test planning. Okay, test planning and test scenario design. For example, we are using two SIM card mobiles, right? SIM1, SIM2. Okay, what are all the tests you need to do from SIM1 and what are all tests you need to do on SIM2? Okay, then based on that you have to design the scenario, right? Here voice call, right? In SIM1, right? In SIM1 voice call is happening, then what this should do? Both are active, SIM1 and SIM2 active. So when voice call is happening on SIM1, then what my SIM2 should do? What my SIM2 should do? Okay, then if data is running here, then what it should do? Or voice is happening here, then what it should do? So that all scenario you have to design. Sorry. So test case development, right, can happen manually or automation. Right, so it will be right depending definitely manual testing. There will be separate steps, automation steps. Definitely, there will be a different steps. Automation is right. Manual means like you insert the SIM card. After inserting the SIM card, then switch on. Then to make the voice call, you dial the called party number. Then press the call button. A simple test, just I'm saying. When it comes to automation, then there will be a script, right? Automatically checks the SIM card whether the SIM card available inside the modem or not. So this will be continuously checked. Okay, by the automation. So depending on the right how you are going to do, whether you are going to do manually or automation. If, for example, today I have only 10 test cases to do. I don't require any automation. Automation takes initial time, it takes a lot of time. Manually, I can do quickly. But save 100 tests, manually little difficult, then I can run here 100 tests. So that is the beautiness of automation. Okay, so test, you design the test, then test execution. Okay, during the test execution, you found some defect, that is bug or issue. Right, then you send it to the development team, right? They fix the defect, then they will give you the new version of software. New version of software, then you have to again, it depends, right? So maybe sometimes test case need to be redesigned. They will suggest you, you have done test like this, don't do like this, you just modify your test like this. Test developers will definitely communicate with you and they will guide you. Of course, everything will happen through mails only. Right, then test execution, right? If there is no defect, right, this goes to the test closure, then you have to, you cannot say the test is passed straight away. If your manager asks you, what about the test? Is the passed or failed? You cannot say, yes, it is passed. You should show the result, right, through the logs. Logs should represent a pass or fail. Right? You should show this test is passed with these logs. I can ensure you that this test tells you that this test is passed, and fail because of this step, this got failed. Okay. Right. Any doubts from this? You can take general test flow, but depending on the company, depending on the team, depending on the right area, these steps may be there. Some test steps may be added or some steps may be deleted. Clear? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No doubts, right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So now feature testing. For example, these are all teams, expected teams inside the, of course, just I have taken a few from the available list, right? Areas, you can say, teams or areas, you can say. Inside a company, there will be hundreds of teams and thousands of people. So feature testing, this is a new feature. Just a minute. Okay, so feature testing. For example, right, we have seen so many features are adding. So like that, CA, carrier aggregation, is one test. Means initially just we have seen my mobile is communicating with only one tower or one base station. Okay. Later on in LTE advanced, okay. So it may communicating with more than one base station simultaneous, up to 5 base stations. It is able to communicate. So this is a feature, right? So now this feature need to be tested. Already, for example, as release 8, 2008, it is released in 2008. So basic 4G was basic. right, 9, some additions are, release 9 means 2009, some additions added, 2010, right? So added 2010, so the CA is added, okay? So now already technology is there. This technology is already there means like 4G basic code, software code was already there. So what you are going, you are adding CA code to the existing code. Okay, so then how this results? If this works as expected, that is fine. This code should not disturb already available code. And then both will be collapsed. And then if this collapse, right, addition of this, if it is collapse the breaks the previous code, then it will be a revamp. So that's why feature testing, when you add a new feature, right, this thing will be testing feature. Functionality, simple functionality, right? Test functionality. Voice is a simple functionality. So then system and platform testing. So generally, before releasing into a market, so generally, Samsung, right? They are not building the phones or manufacture. They are not, you can say, developing the phones. Apple, they are not developing the phones. They are purchasing from Qualcomm. They are purchasing from Intel. They are purchasing from MediaTek. Okay, means these Qualcomm, Intel, MediaTek, all chips, chip designing companies, right? All these chip designing companies, chip development companies will give a finished product to the Samsung. Then Samsung, before giving it to the Samsung, these people will test thoroughly. Thoroughly means like whether this product is finished or not, right? So means I can simply say Qualcomm, Intel, right, MediaTek. These people are sell their product to Samsung. Okay. Testing will happen here, and these people will also test to the code. So, right, when, for example, when these people developing companies tested, no issues seen. But when Samsung see an issue, then definitely the Samsung will fire on these people because they found issue. If these people not found and these people not found, then if this mobiles are released into the market, then people found the issue. Just imagine how it will be. Got my point? So means this is called customer end testing. This is from manufacturing test. So before handing over a software to the Samsung, these people will test that. Yes, you can say system and platform test. Customer ready product test. So feature interaction testing, right? This is almost same, but the goal is different. Goal is different. So these people only checks the whether feature is working or not, but these people, what they test, what kind of impact it is on the existing code and what is the performance of existing code. So definitely many teams do the same test cases, same test, voice call. If 100 teams are there, 100 teams definitely test the voice call. But each team goal is different. One team test voice call, they say, yes, it is working for us. That's it. Because they only need to test voice call, working or not. But another team test, voice call is working, but how much time it is taking to establish a voice call? That is another parameter. And other people will check other people. Some people will check the stability, right? Single voice call test, only one test case, they will do 1,000 times. Same test 1,000 times. You see, stress test is there, sanity test is there, functional, lot of tests are. Clear? feature performance testing, then acceptance testing, right? Readiness of product before releasing into the market, then compatibility test, right? So this mobile should work. If I use Airtel SIM card today, it should work. Tomorrow, if I shifted a Jio SIM card, if I shifted to Jio, it should work. Later on Vodafone. Right, nowadays only 3 to 4 operators are there. But in 2010 or 2007, 8 or 10, 11, 12 at that time, a lot of customers were, lot of operators were there. Tata Docomo was there, Arcam is there, right? Even Virgin Network was there. So many operators was there. So all, right, this mobile should be compatible to work with any SIM card or any network. Interoperability, again, almost similar. I hope you are all able to follow me, right? Hello? All
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Is
Yes,
anyone
ma'am.
sleeping? It is night time now, maybe sometimes people sleep. Okay. Someone has sent some message. Okay, yes. Okay, then conformance testing. Right, what exactly the conformance testing? Right, confirming the functionality. Then throughput testing. So, for example, this mobile is built to support 300 Mbps. Right. So then, while testing, it may support. If it is support with 5% difference, that is fine. But if it is supports only 200 Mbps, then this code should be tested. Right, all functionalities, all layers. Is there any wrong in the physical layer? Is there any MAC layer? Is there any issue? All layers to be tested. Then load testing. What exactly load testing? So for example, with one mobile, this tower may work or this base station may work. 1, 2, 3, 10. 10 mobiles, it works. 100 mobiles, it works without any issue. 100 to 200 mobiles connected at a time. But if 1,000 mobiles, right, connected at a time, then what is the behavior of my base station? What is the behavior of this base station? Sometimes, right, crashes. Code crashes. Then you see, then load, stability, security testing, right? If everything is done in the lab, every test is done, that will be tested in the field also. Lab conditions are different, field conditions will be different. Clear? Any doubts from this? Setup look like this. Setup look like this. Even our box is also, our equipment is also look like this, right? So this software stack sits inside the mobile. So this software stack sits inside the box. Then this mobile will connect to the box and establish the connection. Clear? Right, for now I am closing if there is no doubts. Clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay then. We'll right. We'll see tomorrow.